Alright, what's up guys? It's Mitch or Deity from Hunters for Hire, and today I'm going to be going over my in-game bow sets. So these bow sets are from they're from Arch-Tempered Cold Turoth. So I did one for each of the elements. The blast bow, I didn't make a set for. I don't even know if I have it, actually. I didn't make a set for it, and I am playing on PC right now. I'm sure you can probably see that. I'm using PS4 controller, so I don't know if you can. But I am playing on PC, but this is basically an all-around thing. I feel like PC is caught up to PS4 now, so we're going to see the same content releasing at the same time in about the next month. They'll release Arch-Tempered Nerg at the same time on both, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping. There's been a big dull time in Monster Hunter. I'm hoping this little event that's going on will end, and then it's going to switch over to Lashan coming out on PC, and then switching to everything being on the same timer. But, like I said, one for each set. This is named Ice, but it's actually the Water Bow, because I'm too lazy to change names. So the first one I did is Fire. With these sets, they're really only, they do about the same damage as the old sets per shot. It's just now you can give yourself more stamina options. So one thing I'm going to say now is you can change these sets up so much, and they're all going to be about the same. They're going to be good. It's just with these new cold weapons coming out, it just gives a lot of freedom, because each of these cold weapons... Oh, no, I don't want to rename. Each of these cold weapons gives critical element down at the bottom, so you don't have to use 2 pieces of Rathalos anymore, which is huge. That gives you so much room to mess around with. So one thing that I did, except for the water bow, I don't know what to do with it right now. This set works. I'll show it later, but it just, like, once Arch-Tempered Nerg comes out, there's some good pieces that you can mix into it and make the water bow work. But the water bow is the only one without power coatings as well. So this water bow set, it's still good. It just isn't as good as it's going to be in a little bit. So with this, go back to the abilities first. Well, I'll show the stats. So 350 element, not worth putting any more fire element into it because it's going to cap. All these sets have 45% affinity, plus the weakness exploit 50%, so you're going to be sitting at 95%. I think if you messed around and took away your Lunastra bonus, you could put it up to 100% and maybe get a little bit more damage things. But the reason I go for Lunastra bonus on all these sets is because you get an extra 50 stamina, which is like an extra 2 dash shot, wide shot attacks, which is like an extra like 600 total damage, 300 per. So yeah, it's like an extra 600 total damage per full stamina bar. So like at the beginning of a fight, especially against Elder Dragons attacking their face, like it gives you a much better chance of knocking them down right away and starting your DPS chain on them, just wrecking their health. So that's why I go for that. But like I said, lots of options you can do. Just play around with, like, you could use these maybe as a base set if you want to maybe mix them around. But here are the abilities again. I'll actually go through them this time. Critical Eye, 5. Like I said, you could change it up, go for Critical Eye, 6, but you're going to lose out on your Empress stuff most likely. Fire Attack, 3 is all you need. Weakness Exploit, 3 on every set. Peak Performance, 3 on every set. Constitution, that's my personal choice, but you could, especially with Lunastra, you could use a different charm, since you do have the extra 50 stamina, so you don't need Constitution, but Constitution does allow you to put out a lot more damage over a full stamina bar. So that's why I go with it. Critical Boost 2, a lot of extra damage for that. Evade Extender, I guess could be cool with bow. It's not, I mean, there's some weird random stats on a few of these sets that they're just there because the weapon or the armor pieces have really good slots. So with each of these, I am going to show a little snippet before I go to the next bow. So there's not really much else to talk about for the fire bow. So I'm going to show a little snippet of it in a hunt, so you can see the damage coming out of it and see if you want to work on building it, or if your current set looks about the same, then if you need to even mess with it. But I'll show that right now. Okay, so next we're going to look into the stream bow, which stream I originally thought was water. That's wwhy I have 2 different ice named things there, because I was like, wait, what's going on? And the other one's cold water. Yeah, it's cold water. So once I realized that, I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, the stream bow, it's the ice bow. It's the Legiana bow. But Critical Eye 6 on this set, and Critical Eye 6 on this set still puts you at 45% with the... Oh, also, I don't know if I said this earlier, but all the weapons are set with... they are set with affinity boost. So all of them I augmented them for affinity. And I'm also going to show this real quick for the firebow. I know a lot of people probably asked this, I apologize, but here are the decorations. So I'll leave this up on the screen for a little bit. The biggest thing with decorations is you basically just got to get your 4-shot spread shot jewel. Now you don't need attack jewels, you don't need anything. It's super, super, super nice now. I'll just say that. So expert jewels, mighty bow, spread, tenderizer. Just pretty basic jewels. The only hard ones to get are mighty bow, spread, and 4-shot. But if you're at the end of the game, you're probably close to getting these or have them already. So that is what I have for this. And now we'll go on to the actual next set. I just got to remember to show decorations for each one because I know most people want to see, and it gives them an easier guide for putting stuff in. So with the ice bow, I'll go ahead and switch to it. A lot of these sets, I think they look really dumb with the character, but I guess you can always, well, especially PC, you can just transmog whatever you want it to look like. So I'll probably mess around with that here pretty soon, get some more mod videos together. But with the ice bow, critical ice 6, the stream bow does start with less affinity, but with these options you're using, you get a little bit more room to put critical eye in. So actually, yeah. You just have more slots. I was going to say it might come from one of the pieces, but it doesn't. And with this, you have basically all the same stuff. Blast attack comes from the Zora Spurs. It's just a throwaway skill. I don't even know if this could use blast coating, but it just gives, the armor just gives better, or the best slot options. So this is what worked out best for it. But it has all the same basic skills, except it has wide range instead of evade extender. So wide range could be good. I mean, if you're playing multiplayer, just a throwaway skill on there that could have some benefits to using it. And then with this, there's not really much else to talk about. It's going to be the same for all of it. So I'm going to go through the rest of these pretty fast, but first I'm going to show this ice bow in action. Alright, and before I go over and switch to the next one, I'll go ahead and go out to my decorations and show the decorations. So I'll leave this up for just a second and then move on to the next one. Alright, so feel like if you need to pause it, you can pause it. If not, I'm going to move on. Forgot that pausing in videos is an option. I haven't made a video in forever, so I apologize. I could have been going much faster. I could also do some editing, but I'm lazy and would rather do this in one shot, so that's what we're doing. And the next one is going to be the spark bow. So with the spark bow, it's actually pretty good. I used it on Kushala, which I'll show in a little bit after I'm done talking about it. And it's good. It's basically the exact same as the fire, just you're going to throw thunder attack on instead. And with that, you have all the same skills. It's the exact same as the thunder, so... critical eye 5 on this still gives you the 45%, so 95% overall. It does have paralysis plus, so you could get some pairs off if you want to, which is good. And like I said, all these bows can use power coatings, so most of the time I only use power coatings. The monster's usually dead by the time you run out of power coatings in single player at least. Multiplayer, you might actually end up using some of the other coatings that they use, but for me, just know that these sets are mainly built around just using power coatings. But that's this. I'm going to go ahead and show the little segment of the fight with this. Alright, and then now I'm going to go ahead and show the decorations. So here are the decorations that I have set on it. And there we go. So now we'll go on. We got 2 sets left. So go ahead and get into what's the next one. The dragon one. So the dragon ones, I'm really happy with it. So the dragon one, it's just a solid dragon bow, which all the dragon bows are already pretty good. But this one, I just like it a lot. It wrecked the Zerathlos that I fought to show off for the video. It's just, there's nothing really special about any of these sets. They're just, I feel like they're more consistent And the extra stamina. That's I know I'm repeating myself, but the extra stamina is amazing. And this set does give health boost too, which is kind of nice as well, having a little bit extra health, especially fighting the arch-tempered monsters. Don't get one shot as easy. So the bad thing is there's usually better build options than dragon to use on most of the Elder Dragons out right now. But it is what it is. So here's that. And that's it. The set's basically the same as the others. The only different one is going to be the next one I show, but here's a segment of it in action. Alright, and here are the decorations for this set as well. Alright, and now the last one. So this last one is going to have a change coming up really soon. It's the water set, so this is the only set that does not... Wait, did I show that right? I might not have. Alright, we'll go and look at decorations. Alright, so here are the decorations for the Dragon Bow. I think I showed the wrong one. If I did show the wrong one, here's the correct one. So you get all the dragon attack you need off the Balzac bracelets. So if I showed the electric one again, I apologize. But here's that. So now we'll back up, change equipment, and we're going to go into the last set, which is going to be the water. And with the water set, you don't have power coating, it's just close range paralysis poison. It does have the max affinity, which is nice, so that way you're gonna, no matter what, as long as you hit a weak point, you are doing critical damage plus the critical boost damage from critical element. And it's just with this, you do get more room for critical eye because it doesn't have the 2 pieces of Empress, which kind of sucks, but there's just nowhere to put it really. If you use any other pieces than what is being used right now, it just really hurts it, really hurts the overall set. So once the Nergigante pieces come out, it's still, you won't be able to get the Empress bonus, I don't think, but you'll be able to get, I feel like you could probably do an attack +4 as well as critical eye +4 or 5. So that probably will overall be better with the set, but for right now, it's just, it's the only one that's really lacking, I feel like. All the other ones are solid. I mean, this one's still good. It's still probably better than all the other water bow sets previously, but it could be better if it could just match the other bows. But either way, I'm going to show that real quick, and then I'm going to close out the video. So here is this in action. Alright, and then here is the decorations for that. I'm going to go ahead and end the video on this screen. Thank you for watching. If you could leave a like if you're using any of these sets, if you have any changes to these sets that you would do, comment them, because I'm always down to try different stuff. And people who are watching this video can always go to the comment section and see what you have to say. Just please try to be nice with it. If you think I'm wrong on something, be decent about it. I appreciate that. Most of the videos, everyone's been pretty nice on, but my other YouTube channel's got some pretty crazy people. But either way, it's been MHW from Hunters for Hire. I will be releasing more videos pretty soon, hopefully daily eventually. But for right now, Monster Hunter is in kind of a slow spot, so if I want to do daily videos, they got to be over mods, but we'll see what I can come out with. Either way, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.